Ancient Egypt, a civilization that has fascinated historians and archaeologists for centuries, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and powerful gods. The grandeur of its monuments and the mysteries of its culture continue to captivate us. The ancient Egyptians believed in many gods and goddesses, each with their own unique attributes and stories. They worshipped them for protection and guidance, performing elaborate rituals to honor these deities. One of the most important cities in ancient Egypt was Thebes. It was a city that stood as a testament to the might and spirituality of the Egyptian civilization. Thebes was a center of power and religion, a place where the divine and the mortal worlds intertwined. It was home to the Theban Triad, a powerful group of three gods who were central to the city's religious life. Thebes, located on the east bank of the Nile River, was more than just a city. It was a thriving metropolis that played a crucial role in the history of ancient Egypt. It was a symbol of Egyptian power and religious devotion, a beacon of the civilization's achievements. For centuries, Thebes stood as the capital of Egypt, a hub of political and spiritual activity. It was a place of magnificent temples and grand processions where the divine was celebrated with unparalleled splendor. The city thrived under the patronage of pharaohs who invested in its growth and development. The religious heart of Thebes beat within its magnificent temples, which were adorned with intricate carvings and vibrant paintings. These temples were not just places of worship. They were architectural marvels that showcased the ingenuity and artistry of the ancient Egyptians. They were centers of knowledge, art, and culture where priests and scholars gathered to study and preserve the wisdom of the ages. The most impressive of these was the Karnak Temple complex, a sprawling site that remains one of the largest religious complexes in the world. It was dedicated to the Theban Triad, and its walls are covered with statues and reliefs that tell the stories of these gods. The Theban Triad, consisting of Amun, Mut, and Khonsu, represented the pinnacle of Theban religious belief. Each god had their own temple within the complex. Their worship brought the city together, creating a sense of unity and shared purpose among the people. Unified the people under a shared faith, fostering a strong community spirit that was essential for the city's prosperity. The story of the Theban Triad is a journey through ancient Egyptian belief, a narrative that reveals the depth and complexity of their spiritual world. It highlights the importance of family and the power of faith, values that were central to the lives of the ancient Egyptians and continue to resonate with us today. Every great story has a beginning. The tale of the Theban Triad starts with Amun. He was a relatively minor god. His origins were humble. In the vast pantheon of Egyptian gods, Amun started as a local deity. He was associated with air and fertility. Over time, Amun's importance grew. As Thebes gained power, so did its patron god. Amun's role expanded. He became associated with creation and kingship. Eventually, he ascended to the highest rank in the Egyptian pantheon. He became Amun-Re, the king of gods. Amun-Re was often depicted with a ram's head or horns. This symbolized his virility and strength. He was also associated with the sun god, Ra. This merged his power with the life-giving force of the sun. Amun-Re became the ultimate source of power and authority in the Egyptian cosmos. Amun's rise to prominence is a testament to the fluidity of Egyptian religion. Gods could rise and fall in popularity. Their roles could shift and evolve. The Egyptians were pragmatic in their beliefs. They adapted their gods to fit their changing needs and understanding of the world. No family is complete without a mother figure. In the Theban Triad, that role belonged to Mut. She was the goddess of motherhood, creation, and protection. Her name literally means mother in ancient Egyptian. Mut embodied the nurturing and fierce aspects of motherhood. Mut was often depicted as a woman wearing a vulture headdress. The vulture, a symbol of motherhood, represented her protective nature. She was also associated with the lioness, a fierce protector of her cubs. This duality made her both a source of comfort and a powerful force to be reckoned with. Mut's role extended beyond motherhood. She was also seen as the mother of creation. She was believed to have given birth to the world and all its inhabitants. This made her an integral part of the Egyptian understanding of the cosmos. She represented the feminine principle of creation and nurturing. Together, Amun and Mut represented the balance of masculine and feminine energy in the universe. They were the divine parents responsible for the creation and sustenance of all life. Their union was celebrated in Theban mythology and rituals. Section 4. Khonsu, the lunar god of healing and time. Khonsu, a prominent deity in ancient Egyptian mythology, holds a unique place in the pantheon of gods. Revered for his multifaceted roles, he was a symbol of the moon, a healer, and a master of time. Every family needs a child. In the divine family of the Theban Triad, Khonsu played this essential role. The Theban Triad included Khonsu, the god of the moon, healing, and time. His presence was integral to the balance and harmony of the divine family. He was the son of Amun and Mut, two of the most powerful deities in Egyptian mythology. Amun, the king of the gods, and Mut, the mother goddess, together brought forth Khonsu, who inherited their divine attributes. Khonsu represented the cyclical nature of time and the promise of renewal. The moon's phases, which he governed, were a constant reminder of the endless cycle of time and the potential for rebirth and rejuvenation. Khonsu was often depicted as a young man with a side lock of hair. This hairstyle was a symbol of youth and vitality in ancient Egypt. This was a hairstyle worn by young Egyptian men, signifying their status and connection to the divine. He often wore a moon disk on his head, symbolizing his connection to the lunar cycle. This disk was a powerful emblem of his dominion over the night sky and the passage of time. He was also associated with healing and protection from evil spirits. As a healer, Khonsu was invoked in rituals and prayers to cure ailments and ward off malevolent forces. Khonsu's role as a lunar deity connected him to the passage of time. The moon's waxing and waning were seen as a reflection of his influence over the temporal world. He was believed to control the phases of the moon. Each phase, from the new moon to the full moon, was a testament to his power and his ability to regulate the natural order. This gave him dominion over time and its effects. His influence extended to the rhythms of daily life, agricultural cycles, and the broader cosmic order. He was also associated with fertility and growth, as the moon's cycles influenced the agricultural calendar. Farmers looked to Khonsu for guidance on planting and harvesting, trusting in his wisdom to ensure bountiful crops. As a healer, Khonsu was believed to have the power to cure diseases and drive away evil spirits. His healing touch was sought after by those suffering from physical and spiritual ailments. People would pray to him for healing and protection. Temples dedicated to Khonsu were places of refuge and hope, where the faithful sought his divine intervention. His role as a protector extended to travelers, whom he guided through the darkness. Under his watchful eye, those journeying by night found safety and direction, trusting in the light of the moon to lead them. Section 5. The Sacred Triad, united in power and purpose. The Theban Triad was more than just a collection of three gods. They represented a powerful symbol of family, unity, and divine power. The Egyptians believed that these three deities worked together. They maintained order in the cosmos and ensured the well-being of Egypt. Amun-Re, as the king of the gods, represented supreme power and authority. Mut, the mother goddess, embodied creation, nurturing, and protection. Khonsu, the lunar god, symbolized healing, the passage of time, and the cyclical nature of life. The triad's unity was emphasized in their depiction in art and sculpture. They were often shown together, with Amun-Re in the center, flanked by Mut and Khonsu. This arrangement emphasized their interconnectedness and the importance of family in Egyptian belief. The Theban Triad's influence permeated all aspects of Theban society. Their worship was central to religious life. Their images adorned temples and homes. Their stories were passed down through generations. The Triad was not just a religious concept, it was a way of life. Section 6. Karnak Temple, a testament to Theban belief. No structure embodies the power and influence of the Theban Triad more than the Karnak Temple complex. This monumental site stands as a testament to the religious fervor and architectural ingenuity of ancient Egypt. Located on the east bank of the Nile in Thebes, Karnak was not just a temple, it was a sprawling complex that served multiple purposes, reflecting the multifaceted nature of Egyptian society and religion. It was a city of temples, built and expanded over centuries by successive pharaohs. Each ruler added their own touch, contributing to the grandeur and complexity of the site. Karnak was dedicated to the Theban Triad, a group of three gods who were central to Theban religious life: Amun, Mut, and Khonsu. It served as the center of their worship, a place where rituals and ceremonies were conducted to honor these deities and ensure the prosperity of the land. The complex is a sprawling testament to Egyptian architectural prowess and religious devotion. Its sheer size and the intricacy of its design speak volumes about the skills and resources of the ancient Egyptians. It covers over 200 acres and contains a vast array of temples, chapels, pylons, and obelisks. Each structure within the complex has its own unique story and significance. The most impressive structure within Karnak is the Great Hypostyle Hall, a forest of massive columns that once supported a roof. This hall is a marvel of engineering and artistry. This hall, built by Pharaoh Seti I and his son Ramesses II, is a masterpiece of ancient architecture. The columns are adorned with intricate carvings and hieroglyphs that tell stories of the gods and the pharaohs. It leaves visitors in awe of its scale and grandeur. The sheer size of the columns and the detail of the carvings are overwhelming, offering a glimpse into the grandeur of ancient Egypt. Karnak Temple was not just a place of worship, it was a center of economic and political power, reflecting the temple's importance in Theban society. It was a center of economic and political power. The temple's influence extended far beyond its religious functions, affecting all aspects of life in Thebes. It housed a large population of priests, scribes, and artisans. These individuals were responsible for maintaining the temple, conducting rituals, and managing its vast estates. They managed the temple's vast estates and played a significant role in Theban society. The wealth and resources controlled by the temple made it a powerful institution in ancient Egypt. The influence of Karnak Temple on Theban society cannot be overstated. It was a hub of activity, a place where religion, politics, and economics intersected, shaping the course of Egyptian history. Today, Karnak Temple continues to captivate visitors from around the world. Its ruins offer a window into the past, allowing us to glimpse the grandeur and complexity of ancient Egyptian civilization. As the sun sets over the Karnak Temple complex, one can't help but feel a sense of awe and reverence for this ancient site. It stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of the Theban belief system and the incredible achievements of the ancient Egyptians.